This is a set of steps I just finished. I'm going to show you start to finish how I did it. First thing I do when I'm going to build a set of stone steps is I get some pieces of stone that same size I'm going to use, and I draw myself out a pattern so I know exactly how this is going to go. Here's my pattern. I cut it out with a set of scissors. You see, there's the limestone I'm going to use, a piece of it. This is the way my other stone is going to go. And I cut it all out, and this is my pattern, and now I can't make a mistake. Okay, what we're doing is we're putting our steps in. It's the same footer as the porch. So all I got to do is bring it up from the footer, and I know my steps are never going to sink. So as you know, I made my pattern, and this is the line for the top of my steps. So I know they ain't got to be that big. So I fold it up like this, and I know I only got 2 steps. I show that to the owner, and this will be my pattern when I put my steps in. I put in the base for my steps, and this is how big my stone's going to be, so I know how big it's going to overhang automatically. Next thing I did was I got it all figured out so my steps fit. This is where my stone is going to start, and this is where my step's going to start. So I lay everything out dry first, then I know how to start it. Now I have my pattern. You see my pattern? This I know. I got to go right here with the stone. So I'm going to start laying my stone out according to my pattern. That's where I want to be. So now my steps are done. I got everything adjusted so the stone and everything fits. The only thing I'm going to do is clean it up with the sponge a little bit to hide all my sins. So I'm laying my stone out dry because I want to make sure that what I'm doing is right. So the lesson here is always lay it out dry. I got the shims underneath that'll tell me the height of my cement. Just so you know, I'm rock facing the edges of the stone so they match. You've seen this in my other videos. Now we're going to lay our stone. This is our height because we laid it out dry and we know. Put it on. We'll drop it. Good. I laid my stones, and now I'm going to lay my stones underneath. This is new school, and I already cut it. It's the same stone as the flagstone. You see it? It's going to fit right under here. The only difference is what I do is I face it. It gives it a traditional look. Makes it look a little different. Like that. Brings out the colors. And then just like everything else, I do that. And I get it on the back of the stone. and I squeeze it in. Okay, I put my stone in the front. Now if you come over to the side, I'm putting my stone on the side. Right here is a ledge, because I stepped my block back, and this stone right here I'm putting in, it's going to be sitting on a ledge, so I don't have to worry about supporting it anyway. Just like that. That's it. I'm just cleaning up the steps just like I did on my other videos. No use me going over and over it again. I show you how to sponge it, and that's it. We're going to put the top into our step, and right here you can see where I poured the concrete and it touches it. Now concrete shrinks, and you know I got the black paper there, so just for an insurance policy I put a wire mesh in there, a stucco wire mesh, and in that way if it separates, the stone's going to be with it. Alright, we're just finishing the top step with the cement and the stone. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm laying my step, and you can see I put this piece of black paper here so it's not touching the stone. I want that separate from the patio.